Jessie, don't listen to her. I'm Goody Elf, and I have come to warn you about Envy. Use your self-control. Can't you see that she just wants to see you get in trouble?
Listen, Shorty. You are ruining all my fun. Get lost. Find your old foolish person. Jessie is mine.
You can't have her, Envy. I know Jessie can do it.
She's mine.
Jessie, choose me.
No, me.
No, me.
No, me.
Me.
Me! Now, I know that I can make this decision all on my own, the right way, because I learned about honesty last year, and I've really been trying to be honest in everything I do, and taking the cookie would be dishonest. But the cookies look so good. I can do the right thing. I know I can. I got it. I'm not going to eat the cookies. They're not mine. It wouldn't be honest to take one without permission.
I knew you could do it, Jessie. Way to go.
You may have won this kind, Goody, but this is not over yet. I will return.
Well, all being. It turns out like elf control is an awful lot like self-control. And that envy elf is a lot like our impulsive thoughts. And impulsive thoughts can be really good when, there's something flying at your head and the impulse is to duck. But most of the time, our impulses aren't that good. Like when Jessie wanted to take a cookie that wasn't hers. Sometimes we have to make choices. And inside of our head, we think, oh, go ahead, do it, have some fun, do what you want, it'll be okay. But in order to have self-control, we have to make choices and make good decisions over those impulses. We need to say to ourselves, I know what the right thing is to do, and I'm going to do it. And Goody Elf is a lot like those good spots. Each of us needs to learn to listen to that positive voice inside our head. What?
That stuff you just said is not in the script.
Hurry, I just got excited about self-control.
Stick to the script, lady.
Let's see, where was I? Okay, here it is. Because Jessie did the right thing, Marcy had plenty of cookies for everyone in the class, including Jessie. That evening, Marcy was at home. She was supposed to be doing her homework, but a movie came on TV that she really wanted to see. This is a perfect example of self-control. It takes self-control to do the right thing, especially when there's something else we would rather be doing.
All right, that's it. Listen, lady, if you can't say your lines the right way they're written, I'm afraid we're going to have to fire you.
But I was only...
You're not supposed to be saying all that stuff about self-control. Look, you're supposed to say, as Marcy pondered the situation.
But I was only trying to... But I wanted to point out that these kids want to learn about...
Repeat after me, as Marcy pondered the situation.
As Marcy pondered the situation,
Envy Elf appeared.
Envy Elf appeared. I mean, but wouldn't it be better if we talked about...
Envy Elf appeared.
Fine. Envy Elf appeared.
Now, is that so hard?
No, I guess not.
Do you think you can stick to the script from now on?
I'll try.
Man, I've been wanting to see this movie forever. I have all this homework to do.
It's all right, Jessie. You know you can do your homework right now. There'll be plenty of time to do it after the movie or even in the morning. You know the movie will be much more fun than doing your homework. You can sit back and enjoy yourself instead of getting a big, fat homework headache.
Envy, here you are again trying to get someone to do the wrong thing. You would like nothing better than to see Marcy under control for a while. I think I'll take a break.
Okay, now that the elves are gone, we can talk. Did you notice how Marcy talked herself into doing homework instead of watching that movie? She told herself she could do the right thing, and then she did it. She could even give herself a pat on the back because she made the right decision. A positive message she gave herself helped her stay in control.
Hold it! Stop the show!
What's the matter now?
Stop encouraging. Good. Quit changing the script. You're changing the script again. You're making it sound like Marcy's own thoughts are controlling the way she behaves instead of the positive messages that I'm giving her.
That's what self-control is about. We stay in control and tell ourselves we can do smart things.
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
This play is about elf control, not self-control.
I'm sorry. It's just that elf-control and self-control have so much in common, I can't seem to stop myself from slipping back into self-control mode.
That's sweet, but stop doing it.
Man, he's strict. The next scene begins with Marcy and Jessie in the classroom. I'm sure many of you have had the same thing happen in your class. Sometimes students have a hard time using self-control. I mean, self-control, that's cool. Let's look at a time when Jessie was having a hard time waiting her turn.
Class, before we take our big test today. Do we have to take the test today? Because, I'm really not ready. Jessie, I think you forgot our talk school about raising your hand for the state. I need to go to the bathroom and get a drink. Our class rule says those are things that need to be taken care of at recess.
That's it, Jessie. You know the rules aren't for you. They're for everyone else. You can go whenever and do whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah? What happens if everyone breaks the rules? Then no one would be able to learn. Jessie, you need to do your part following the rules so that everyone has a chance to learn at school.
Let's review quickly for the test. First question is, I know, it's Salt Lake City. What's the capital of Utah? Jessie, you need to raise your hand and let us be called on. I know it takes a lot of self-control. Try this order.
Don't listen to him, Jessie. You know the answer. Just shout it out. You don't need to be called on. It doesn't matter if everyone else can't the answer. Just talk right out. Show them just how much you know.
You would just love to see Jessie get in trouble in school, wouldn't you? And would you like it even more to see her causing so much trouble in class that no one else would have a chance to learn either?
You know what I like.
Well, Impy, I know that Jessie is smarter than that. I know that she has enough self-control to raise her hand and wait until she is called on to answer. Come on, Jessie, you can do it. 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 Quiet! I think it's starting to sink in.
Next question is, what's the capital of Idaho? Yes, that's it. Thank you for raising your hand, Jessie. Where's the answer? I think it's Boise. You're right, Jessie. That's why you use self-control.
Elf controls!
It looks like Impy and Goody are just a little bit upset. They just don't understand that what they're calling elf control is actually self-control.
you can show her that you are in control even when you are angry, she will give up and leave you alone.
I think I probably might possibly be able to kind of do that.
You mean you can do it?
I can do it. Watch this. Envy, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Oh, Marvin, what wonderful things you have thought of with your revenge.
I've decided to talk to him and see if we can be friends again, and I'm going to ask him to go to the movies with me on Saturday.
No, you can't do that. Are you crazy? He was rude to you. You might get back at him. If you don't, everyone will think you're a coward.
It takes a strong person to stay in control when someone's rude. I'm not a coward at all.
Atta girl, Marvin, you're doing the right thing.
Bye, Envy. I'm afraid you're going to have to find someone else to bother. I'm going to stay in control so I won't be any fun for you anymore.
So, I've lost Marcy, but I can still get Jessie. All I need is to make her angry. I got it. This will be perfect.
The next day was Saturday. Jessie was finishing up her chores when Impy Elf appeared.
Jessie, here's a great idea. Ask Marcy if she wants to go to the ice skating rink with you tonight.
I just had the greatest idea. I think I'll ask Marcy if she wants to go skating with me tonight. What a lucky coincidence. Marcy's coming up the walk right now. Marcy!
Wow, I didn't even knock.
I saw you coming up the walk. What's up?
I just came over to return your book. Thanks for letting me read it. It was great.
You're welcome.
Ask her. Ask her.
I was thinking, if you wanted to go skating tonight, it would be really fun. You want to come with me?
Show, see how clever I am? I knew that Marcy already had plans for tonight. So, she will have to tell Jessie no. That will be a good and angry, and I'm sure it will totally lose control.
Sorry, Jessie. I already have plans tonight.
No, it's okay. We can go skating another time.
Wait a minute, Jessie. Marcy's your best friend. It's very mean for her to have a plan and not even invite you to come along. You should tell her that she's the worst friend in the whole world for not inviting you. You should tell her that she should get off your property. You should say that she will never want to see her again.
Stop, Jessie. Take a deep breath and calm down. You and Marcy are such good friends because you have always allowed each other to have other friends. Marcy made these plans before you asked her to go skating. She was not trying to be mean. You may feel a little jealous that Marcy is going to the movies without you, but you can handle those feelings and stay in control.
No, you can't, Jessie. Don't listen to him. Yell at Marcy. Scream and swear at her.
Calm down, Jessie. You can handle it.
Yell at her.